Imagine you are on a beautiful ship. The sun is shining, and the water is a bright, clear blue. You are happy. You feel safe. Suddenly, the sky turns gray. The wind becomes very loud. You look at your compass, but it is spinning fast. It is broken. You look at your radio, but it is silent. You are lost in the middle of the ocean. You are in the Bermuda Triangle. This is not a movie. For more than 100 years, this story happened to many people. This place is one of the biggest mysteries in the world. People call it the Devil's Triangle. It is a large area in the North Atlantic Ocean. It has 3 corners. The first corner is Miami, Florida. The second corner is the island of Bermuda. The third corner is San Juan, Puerto Rico. When you connect these 3 points, you get a giant triangle. Inside this triangle, strange things happen. Ships disappear. Planes vanish. People are never seen again. The first signs. The mystery is very old. Even Christopher Columbus, the famous traveler, saw strange things there in 1492. He wrote in his book that his compass was acting crazy. He saw a giant ball of fire fall into the sea. He saw strange lights in the water. Columbus was a brave man, but he was afraid. He did not know that hundreds of years later, the world would still be talking about this place. But the mystery did not stop with Columbus. Many years later, the ocean became even more hungry. Ships started to disappear in a very strange way. In 1881, a large ship named the Ellen Austin was sailing through the blue water. The sun was hot, but the sailors felt a cold wind. Suddenly, they saw a ghost ship. The ship was moving slowly, but there was no one on the deck. No captain, no sailors, and no noise. It was a silent giant floating in the middle of the sea. The captain of the Ellen Austin was brave. He sent some of his men to the empty ship. They looked inside the rooms. Everything was perfect, but the people were gone. There was food on the tables and clothes in the rooms. There was no blood and no fight. It was like the people just walked into the ocean and vanished forever. Suddenly, a thick green fog covered the water. The sailors could not see the sun. When the fog cleared, the ghost ship and the brave men were gone. The sky in the triangle is also dangerous. Some pilots say the clouds change shape. One pilot, Bruce, saw a dark tunnel made of clouds. It looked like a trap. He flew his plane inside the tunnel. The walls were glowing with a strange light. His watch stopped, and his radio was dead. He felt like he was traveling through time. When he came out of the cloud, he was in a different place. The trip usually takes 1 hour, but he did it in 30 minutes. The triangle had stolen the time. Why does the water kill the ships? Some people say there are giant bubbles of gas under the sea. These bubbles explode and pull the ships down to the dark bottom. Others talk about rogue waves. These are giant walls of water as tall as buildings. They hit the ships suddenly and break them into small pieces in 1 second. But there is a more terrifying secret. Deep under the triangle, some believe there is a lost city called Atlantis. This city has ancient machines that are still working. These machines have strong energy. They pull the metal of the ships and planes like a magnet. Once you are near the city, there is no escape from the trap. Today, the Bermuda Triangle is still a silent killer. We have big ships and fast planes, but the ocean is bigger. It keeps its secrets in the dark, cold water. Every time a ship sails into the blue, the families pray. They know the Devil's Triangle is always waiting. Are you brave enough to look into the mystery?